Wolfpack, who is ready for movie night? Let me see in that chat. Wolfies, are you ready for movie night? Let me see in the chat. Get hyped. Show me your hype type of emotes there, Wolfies. Greetings, greetings. It is I, your resident werewolf VTuber, Katagiri Jinro. And today, obviously, we're not in the Moonlight Brew. We're in the movie theater for our second movie night watch along. Last week, we watched Super Mario Bros. The movie together. This week, we're not watching something very, very wholesome. In fact, we're watching something that is completely the opposite of wholesome. That being Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, it is a horror version of Winnie the Pooh because Winnie the Pooh in 2023 became public domain. And when it became public domain, a company, small little indie film company, decided that they were going to do a horror film based on Winnie the Pooh. And it went viral for quite a while. There was a controversy where I think it was in a 5th grade or 4th, or maybe it was a 3rd grade class, that they showed this film, and instead of the actual Winnie the Pooh film, and the teacher left it on. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happened with this controversy, and people are outraged. And as we'll talk about tomorrow, now they're going to do the same thing with the Steamboat Willie license, because the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse is now public domain because the license wasn't renewed. So it's gonna already get like 2 different horror movies are being made. There's a horror video game that's already being made as well. So interesting weird times, because Disney's kind of dropped the ball with licensing these things. Now, I have not actually watched the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie, so this is the first time I'm ever actually going to be seeing this. I waited to watch it with all of you here tonight live, because I've never watched it, and I figured what better way to watch a movie than with nice, genuine reactions. Now, I've heard this movie is so bad it's good from some people, and I've also heard that this movie is just plain out bad in terms of like special effects and the acting. So it should be quite an interesting experience, Wolfies. Now, as I've mentioned before with the previous movie night, my manager and I do not have permissions to show this movie, obviously, on YouTube, because it is, obviously there's licensing that has to be worked out. So you will have to queue the movie up yourself. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to do that. It's available on Peacock. So if you have a Peacock subscription, you can watch it on Peacock the easiest way. If not, it is also available on YouTube. I think it's like $4.99 that it's priced at. It's also available, I think, on Amazon Video and a couple of the other ones where you rent the movie that way. Preferably, as I've told people, I don't really want you spending money to have to watch a film. So, like, if you already have a pre-existing subscription, that's usually the best way to go, or unless you have, like, the Blu-ray. Like, for Super Mario Bros., the movie last week, I have, like, the Blu-ray copy of it. So I don't have to worry too much about having to watch it on Netflix. But I digress. We're going to start up the movie. I'm going to give it a little bit of a countdown. That way we can all be kind of in sync here, because this is the best way to make it flow, perfectly and everything, Wolfies. So, on the count of 10, we're going to count down from 10, all right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press start. All right. So we got this logo here. It's done by Altitude. I guess that's the name of the production company, or one of them. ITN Distributions, Jagged Edge Productions. So it was like a 3 different companies conglomerate came together to make this film. So what is this? This looks like, ooh, 2D animated. Oh, I like that. We're getting animated, like, storyboards here. Interesting. Crossbreeds. So they're abominations, Rabbit, Eeyore, Piglet. Pooh. Notice Tigger is not in this group because Tigger was not public domain when the movie came out. Oh, so Christopher Robin befriended these creatures. Interesting. Well, it's starting out pretty wholesome, ironically. Oh, they got pretty big. So Christopher Robin was feeding them. Why was he leaving? Oh, because he was going to college. Okay. Oh, those poor animals. You never leave animals like that you've been feeding for a while. They can't fend for their own. Oh. Uh-oh. This is going to start really quick. Oh, did you see their bodies are emancipated? They're like going into atrophy. Wow, Pooh made a decision? Holy crap, they became cannibals? Oh, not Eeyore. Ripperoni's Eeyore. So because they ate their friend, they became... Oh. Wow. They became feral. Well, I guess if you had to eat your friend for survival, that would probably make you crazy, right? So they made a pact? Interesting. So they went back to being animals. So they didn't even talk. They became mutes and deranged. Interesting. That was a pretty cool opening, I can't lie. 5 years later. Can't lie, that opening was pretty well done. The set doesn't look so bad. They're very British. Where'd it go? Who's this? I guess this is Christopher Robin? He's returning? Okay. They're very, very British. At least they got the part right. How would somebody honestly believe Christopher Robin? Um, Interesting. Here's the question, Wolfies. If you if you're gonna tell this type of story, what girl's in the right state of mind is gonna believe you about like talking animals in the woodlands? Right? Like that person's gotta have some either be very, very open or might have a couple of issues themselves. 100 Acre Wood. Okay. That was probably a very low budget sign. Oh, see, she's kind of doubting him already. Not all up. Case in point, all up. Hmm. Uh-oh. She's gonna tell him. Oh. She burned. She's burning him. She knows he has a mental illness. That's so wrong, man. It's way too wrong. That's so wrong. I mean, come on, Christopher Robin. Did you really expect that she was going to believe that story? That's a very tall order. Strong imagination. They're not even going to make it to the wedding at this point. This is like a lover's fight that ends the whole engagement. She's trying to let him down gently. Hmm. Well, at least she was kind enough to stand by her man, despite the fact she doesn't believe him at all and thinks he's got a very vivid imagination. It's a nice way of saying you need to take some meds, I suppose. He's trying desperately to prove that they're up there. This scene's getting kind of a little drawn out. Yeah. This scene's going on a little too long. They could kind of like speed it up a little bit, would be nice. I mean, yeah, this is context, but haven't seen since because he didn't come back this way. Hmm. She's trying to convince him. You know, this whole movie could end right here if she's successful in convincing him to turn around and that he's not going to find them. Oh. Okay, that was really poorly acted when he got excited at Pooh. Interesting. Uh-oh. Well, this is going dark pretty quick. This ain't your kid's Winnie the Pooh, that's for sure. Oh, look at that. Do you see the jar? What happened? You left them to fend on their own. You're very responsible for what happened. Oh, the acting's kind of going sour now. The first couple scenes was okay, but now it's just getting a little bit hokey. Christopher Robin needs to go back to acting school, I think. Okay. When you see them, it'll be fine. You haven't seen anything yet. Why are they focusing in the jar? Is that blood? It's blood. Like if the rain and like it's raining blood or something. That's weird. What does that say in the background? You see that? Eeyore R.I.P. Wow. That's a little bit creepy that you see the tombstone. Hmm. So instead of drinking honey, he's been drinking blood, it looks like. Huh. That's a vision I'm not going to be able to get out of my head for a while. It's a hut. Huh. Christopher Robin is kind of getting a little bit PTSD here. Well, he's saying that the hut was bigger, right? So, all we saw was, like, in the beginning opening was just, like, storyboard animatics, and they were on the outside, so, I don't know. Well, look at that. You think that's a piece of Eeyore, or, like, a regular bull? How did they build all these things, too? Like, did they have opposable thumbs? Hmm. Like, they have bunk beds and everything. Yes, it's definitely creepy in there. Oh, wow. Found a photo of them? Or a drawing? Hmm. Why would they do it? Can we see it? Can you show us a camera shot of it, please? Uh-oh. I mean, she's very, very scared, but they don't know, like, it would have been nice to see the drawing there. A little bit of, like, extra oomph would have made sense. A very weird director choice there. Oh. That's like the Michael Myers walk right there. That was, quite silly. The music is good, though. Like, it's resetting the tone. Christopher Robin looks like he's gonna piss his pants. Oh. Number one rule in horror movies, don't make a noise, not even a gasp. Who is going to gasp first? You know it's going to happen, right? It's got to happen at this point. Yeah, even Christopher Robin knows, don't make a sound. Mm. This is like giving me Friday the 13th vibes. They're still in that, like, shack all that time they've been there, just, like, camped out. Holy crap. How many hours do you think they stood there, Wolfies, just sitting in place being super quiet? 10 hours, maybe? Because when they started, it was daylight. Now it's, like, pitch black. That was something. We still haven't seen Pooh, actually. We've just seen, like, his silhouette. What's that? Oh, okay, that's Christopher Robin. At first I was like, is that Pooh? They're trying to sneak out of the hut. Oh. Better be very quiet, and you better hope that those stairs are nice and well reinforced, because if not, things are going to go sour very quickly. Yep. Don't waste any time there, guys. Like, run down quietly and GTFO. Whew. That's very, very eerie. You notice how she... Yep, I knew it. Piglet. Wow. Holy crap. I was expecting that. She made the mistake. She started making noise, though. Of course something bad was going to happen. Holy crap, Piglet. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I mean, Christopher Robin, why didn't you get, like, an object or something and try to, like, help her? Oh, that's it. She done. Oh, 07, Mary. We barely knew you. Piglet was not messing around. No games there. Piglet for Dead by Daylight. Let me see that trending. Piglet for Dead by Daylight. Holy crap, that was a bit much. It was a good jump scare, though. Dude, you don't have time to be crying like that. You better, like, run. Even his crying is so bad. Oh, there's the title character, Pooh. You just killed my wife. Dude, haven't you figured out if Piglet wasn't happy with you, what makes you think Pooh's gonna be happy? Oh, that is the weakest, like, crying right now. This dude does not know how to act. Piglet doesn't look so bad. The mask is kind of good. Wow, he's like... What do you mean, why is he... That's some of the least convincing crying I've ever seen in a movie. He would have never left, I swear. Why do you take him with you, you jerk? Believe it or not, the lighting isn't so bad. Pooh's kind of looks a bit silly. Piglet looks much, much better design-wise. Wow, he's just saying the same thing. They could have just kind of clipped the same clip to play in a loop and it would have worked just the same way at this point. Oh. What is it going to do to... Oh, that was kind of cool. They switched to, like, a animatic screen. Oh, he dragged them over to show Eeyore? Whoa. That's kind of cool opening, I can't lie. It has its moments where it's kind of cool, and then it's just kind of so silly over the top, laugh out funny. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is going to be an interesting experience, I can say that right now. Nikolai Leon. I'm assuming that's Christopher Robin. Or the actor's playing it. Maria Taylor, I think we just saw her, and I don't think she's still alive anymore in this movie. Oh, Christopher Robin went missing, apparently, on the news. What's that say? Monster in the Woods? So they know that there's monsters in the woods now? Oh, because they found his wife's body. Okay. 100 Acres won't save us. How long has Christopher Robin been missing, then? Interesting. So they're setting up a whole bunch of, like, extra backstory before the movie even starts. So it looks like anytime somebody steps in the forest now, they kill people? Wow. Oh, wow, they took a picture of Pooh, so now they know what it is? If that's the case, why don't they send, like, an army after them? What's this headline say? The Bigfoot of Ashdown Forest. Interesting. What the hell is that? Is that an actual person or a rock star? I can't tell. Oh, it's actually a person. Explain why. You're trying to explain, lady. I guess it's a therapy session? Oh, this acting's a little bit better. Hmm. Interesting. You know what's one thing that's bugging me about the scene, Wolfies? You can hear the echo of the microphone. So, like, the area is not very well acoustics. They need, like, more fabrics and rugs and curtains that are padded to not make it echo that room so much. That's a film tab. Maria is her name? What is she traumatized by? Since when? And what was she in a few months ago? Are we going to get the backstory to that? Or are we going to be left in the dark? To what? Hmm. To what? Who? Who's still out there? What happened to her, though? So they're telling her to take a trip, right? Hmm. She's obviously has some type of PTSD, but what? That's the major question, Wolfies. I will say, though, the wooded areas look pretty good. That's a nice long shot. I would personally, if I were doing it, though, I would have the camera not, like, zoom in so fast. You want it a little bit slower, because it makes it a little bit more eerie. If the camera movements there, as you see, were just a little bit slower, it makes it a little bit more eerie, a little bit more tension. This way, it looks a little bit more like a camera's just zooming in quickly, as opposed to if it's like trying to slowly bring you into focus. Very amateur camera work. It's getting a little bit better here where it's slowed down to reach the car, but it's still a little too quick for my liking. That shot's a nice shot. Again, the camera's just zooming in too quick. Slower zoom in, and you get a much better effect where you really feel creeped out. Like this is a dark woods that you're slowly walking through, and you're not trying to run through it. This cabin area definitely that's a homage to Evil Dead, clearly with the sun beams shining through that way with the fog. That's a direct reference to Evil Dead. And this might be an indirect reference with the gas station to an old movie called I Spit on Your Grave, which I don't recommend watching that movie. That movie will traumatize you. It's a very uncomfortable movie to watch too. Like the remake is a little bit more tame, but I've seen the original one and it's a very uncomfortable watch. Like it's, ugh. Yeah, I can't even discuss the subject matter of it because it's like, ugh, it's a borderline snuff film practically. Now, if you drive up to a cabin that you're supposed to spend time at for like a weekend and you don't see anybody at the gas station, you don't see anybody at the front, wouldn't you jump back in your car and hightail it out of there? I would. I wouldn't stay there. You know what they say, curiosity killed the cat, and although satisfaction brought him back, that doesn't even happen in the movies. Hmm. She's breaking like the number one horror movie rule. If you like show up somewhere and it's completely deserted and empty when there's supposed to be people there, you leave. Oh, who's that? Oh, there is somebody. Who's that? Well, that's stereotypical Southern gas station worker. Hmm. This guy looks like he should be in one of the 80s rocker bands with that voice. Hmm. Uh-oh. She just bumped into somebody. She's probably going to have her money get stolen right there. She dropped her own money. I'm calling it right now. That was the setup. They bumped into each other. She dropped something. She picked it up. put her watch. She's gonna show up and not have any money. Watch. Almost certainly that's gonna happen. She brought 5 friends. They're all so British. Nah, I don't have anything wrong with that. Just, it's funny. Putting a shrimp on the barbie. Oh, wait, wrong. That's Australia. Well, the acting of them's not so bad. Ooh, cobwebs? No. Would I have killed them to clean the glass door before they shot this movie? Like, just had it nice and clean? That's an interesting camera shot. For all the wrong reasons. Okay, so she's gonna be the nerd of the group. It's pretty obvious. Wait. Oh, they're gonna do a blackout retreat where you don't have any phones, no social media, no computers, no electronics. So now they're not gonna be able to call 911 when, you know, stuff goes sour. Laura clearly is the rebel of the group. Dibs on the best room, she said, right? I gotta loud the movie up a little bit on my end because they're hard to understand their accent a bit. This music is too good for this movie. 100 Acre Woods. Who's she? She looks like the Wish version of Emma Stone. And I'm not like making fun of the way she looks. She just looks like Wish version. Who is that? Me? Is she a reporter? Oh, maybe that's one of the friends of the group? Yeah. I guess there were 6 friends and one of them decided to drive up on their own. This is not going to go well for her. She probably got terrible cell phone service out there, too. Out in the woods. Like, there's not going to be any antennas. What the hell? He just, like... He's zooming. It's Dead by Daylight already. I hope she got sprint burst. She might need decisive strike to get out of this one. Holy crap. Apparently, Pooh doesn't skip leg there. That is Pooh, right? Yeah, that's Pooh. Oh, man. Pooh don't skip leg day. Oh my god, what's wrong with you, lady? Close the fence behind you. Why would you not close the fence, you dummy? At least if you close the fence down, he wouldn't have a way to get in. He could just probably lift that, right? Oh, there's a back door? Oh. Yep, there was a back door. Oh, Pooh runs pretty quick for a bear that's kind of put on some weight there. You see that big pot belly? It's moving quite quick. Continuity issue or just silliness there? I don't know. I think that's a continuity issue. Oh, she moved too quick. Like, come on, honey. He's not going to disappear that quick. Oh! Well, that's not safe. So why did he do that? Oh. Oh, no games, Pooh. Holy crap. Well. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's gruesome. Oh, oh, Wolfies. Oh, Wolfies. Oh, the humanity there. Oh, man, he's not done? Holy crap. Oh, man. That's... Oh. Well, I guess now we know how burgers are made in the 100 Acre Woods. Ew, gross. Well, Man, he is enjoying himself. Well, '07 to the lost person in the woods. Didn't even last very long. Look at that. You hear the chanting in the woods? Or the woods maybe possessed by something too? It's causing him to go feral? I wonder. Oh. I see. They're not just friends. They're more than friends. Hmm. Oh. She doesn't want to progress the relationship with her this quickly, apparently. Hmm. I mean, that's a tough situation. If you're not ready to make the next step with somebody like that. But the way she tried to let her down wasn't really that great. Oh. She's... What is she doing? Oh. Well, I guess this movie's got to try to find a way to be interesting, so this is one of the ways to do it, I guess. Uh, I mean, I don't understand the purpose of the scene outside of, hey, we want you to kind of keep watching, because, I don't know. That's a questionable choice they made there. We're going to finally get her backstory now. She had a stalker. What exactly happened to her then? But, okay, there was a but. But we're finally going to know what happens. Uh-huh. What? Oh, let me find out this is like Pooh in her house, right? Not, not number two, actual Winnie the Pooh. Uh, well, at least we got her backstory. This is something that should have been in like the very beginning of the movie. But I guess the middle of the movie, I'm assuming this is the middle of the movie. This movie's pretty short from what I've been told. Uh-oh. You never do that. Don't open the shades. You're not going to like what you see, probably. Oh, she has a stalker, apparently. She was traumatized us, for rightfully so. But they didn't even know who he was, I'm assuming. And then what happened? Oh, because she always had the feeling like she's being watched. Okay. PTSD, yeah. Because her stalker was out there. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, boy. I hope this doesn't go where I'm thinking this movie's going to take this. Oh, no, the movie's going to go that direction. Please don't do this. Oh, no. Yeah, it's going to take a very uneasy turn right now, Wolfies. I hope she just wakes up before something bad happens. Oh, no. Oh, God. Yeah, I knew it was going that way. Please wake up, lady. Please wake up, lady. Please wake up. Please wake up. This is getting very uncomfortable. Wake up. Come on, wake up. Please don't. Okay, good. She woke up. But we don't know what happened after it. Okay. So it didn't go as bad as it could have gone. I thought they were going to take it way too far, that scene. So she had a stalker that broke in. And, okay. I'm glad it didn't go where I was thinking it was going to go, because I was like, that's a little too much to put into a movie for like shock value. It's just something you don't do, right? Ooh, okay. The hell? We just cut to that? For what purpose was that? What is he doing? He's making Piglet power the electricity on a bike? For what purpose? Oh. Why is this like so Texas Chainsaw Massacre all of a sudden? Are they doing like the Leatherface thing where they're eating the human victims that they kill? That's what it looks like. Yeah? Ah, we went full on Leatherface here. But why is he sparing Christopher Robin? He wants them to die the same way maybe Eeyore and them were dying? Well, Christopher Robin's acting's gotten better. It's amazing what happens when, you know, you're being Texas Chainsaw Massacred. Okay, I take that back. His acting's still pretty bad. Pooh's acting is way better. You had to leave. You could have taken him. I mean, I don't think Christopher Robin's making his situation any better. He's pleading his case, but he's like, what would have happened if what? You loved him, but you abandoned him, man. I kind of feel, I don't feel super bad for Pooh, but I kind of understand to a very minor degree why he would be upset. He felt betrayed and stuff. But I don't understand why Pooh hasn't, like, finished him off. Is he just trying to do psychological torture to him? Is Pooh having maybe a lapse in judgment? Maybe some conscience as to what he's doing? Is there still a good Pooh inside him? I wonder. Oh, yeah, he's having a lapse in judgment. He's remembering the good times. He's he's trying to get back the good part of himself. Well, he's also remembering all the promises that he didn't keep. Yep. That made him upset again. Is he rabid? Because you see how his mouth is like drooling? Oh, he's crying. He's crying. So he has like a lapse in judgment. He doesn't really want to do this, but he's... I kind of feel bad for Pooh now, because Pooh doesn't... He's upset. He's struggling with himself inside as to what he wants to do or not. That's kind of really interesting storytelling. I can't lie. That's not bad on the director's part. Well, maybe he's finally come to the decision he wants to make. Wait, what's he gonna do with the hair? I don't get it. What is he doing? Oh. Oh, he's whipping him. Oh. Oh. Yeah, he wants to mentally torture this man. Holy crap, look at all those whipped welts. Oh. He's not going to say, please, sir, may I have another one after that. Yeah, he's trying to mentally torture the dude. It's not about just killing him. He wants to really make a statement. Make him go through the same emotional distress and torment that he experienced with having to eat Eeyore. That's not bad. Actually, I can't lie. That's pretty good from a story perspective and a director perspective. And then he put the body of his dead wife there. Holy crap, Pooh. You've just become like Hannibal Lecter. I can't lie. That's kind of, from a storytelling perspective and a director choice. Okay, it's not perfectly acted, and the special effects are kind of silly, and the acting's pretty bad, but that is a nice touch. I can't lie. That was kind of interesting story. Oh, gross. Telling. Looks like Pooh's getting ready for another night of something. Wait, the scene's still not over. He's. Are you kidding? He's giving him a bath with the blood? Why? That's like just cruel and unusual punishment, man. That was just so over the top. Freaking Pooh. Move over, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, freaking Victor Crowley. There's a new slasher on the block, and his name is Winnie the Pooh. Oh my god. This movie is so bad it's good. It truly is so bad it's good. Uh-oh. Well, surely nothing will go wrong in this scene. Surely nothing will go wrong here, right? She's gonna just be able to enjoy her hot tub with her glass of, I don't know, she's got a champagne there maybe, or wine. She's gonna be one of those. Well, I mean, you gotta get your likes on TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram. That's guaranteed the way to do it. Oh, don't tell me she's gonna sit there and take a snapshot next to the wine glass. Oh my god, stereotypical. Stereotypical. Well, up until a couple weeks ago, this was Twitch meta, right? So, by extension. You know, if they wanted to add to this effect, what they would have done is like had the hearts and the smiley face emojis, like have her like live streaming that to like TikTok or something. Okay, no. I guess she's just uploading it to. Oh. Oh. Pooh. Pooh's being a peeping Tom. I can't blame her. I'd be like, what in the world is going on? But why stay in the tub? You just saw something peeping at you in one of the photos. You'd be like moving. Why aren't you getting a move on there? Is it because she drank too much wine, you think, Wolfies? Too much wine not do good for you. This is the part where you should be running, lady. Because this is not going to end well for you. Are you stalking Maria? I think he's stalking you. Well, you gotta give her props for being brave, right? She's trying to, like, sass at everything. Even though a smart person would have, like, ran in, tried to go get the cell phones to call the cops. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like there's that much electricity. Who's ever heard... Wait, whatever? She's just gonna jump back in the jacuzzi and just keep drinking wine and stuff? What person in their right state of mind is going to do that? Are we going to believe that maybe she's just like drunk on wine and doesn't care? Or is she really that freakadeaky that she doesn't mind if he stares? Like, oh, there's Pooh. I don't get it. Why would you get back in the hot tub? You would just like go for the. Oh, it's both of them. Oh, honey. Your days of being, I don't know, a social media influencer, I think are over. This is not going to go well for you. She had the option to run in the house and try to find a phone. And instead, she was like, nah, you're not going to ruin my vacation. I'm getting back in the hot tub. You can peep if I want to, right? Like, you can peep if you want to. That's just so... Like, she had a chance to escape. Holy crap. Well, ripperonis. Wait, that quick? That quick? I don't think you can suffocate Oh, they're taking it a step further. Okay. Apparently, there's no restraint in Winnie the Pooh and Blood Howdy. We just go all out. They hugged? What in the world? Frickin' Winnie the Pooh is gonna pull a Dick Dastardly here? No way. No way. No, we're gonna take it this far. Her screaming is in fear is not that believable, I'll be honest. But what is the purpose then of... She can't move anyway, so why would you need to do that? Well, I think we all know where this is going. Looks like Winnie the Pooh has been playing some Grand Theft Auto. Oh. Oh. Oh, honey. She really had a... She should have just went back in that house when she had the chance. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. That's some After Effects, special effects there. Ooh. I really don't understand why Piglet had to do that, though, because, like, she was already tied up. She can't run away. Well, this movie's definitely ramped up in the gory department. Okay, it sounded like a scream. Wouldn't the first thing you do is go look for the cell phones to make a call to the cops? Wouldn't you, Wolfies? You're not going to go look for the cell phones, Wolfies? Right? Like, not me. I'm going for the cell phone and be like, "Yo, there's some screaming going on and there's some scary stuff." And I'd be like barricading myself in, looking for like weapons to protect myself. Oh, you. That goes to show you sometimes the nerd doesn't have book smarts after all. Haven't you learned anything from Scooby-Doo? Well, please run inside and look for the phones. Please run inside and look for the phones. Oh. Okay, looks like Pooh's already in the house. Please tell me you still have the cell phones on you. The acting's not so very good in this scene. Well, obviously, that's like what a brilliant deduction that was. The cell phones? Cell phones, ladies? Well, okay, finally, somebody has some sense in this house. What about the cell phones? Okay. Well, I hope you didn't leave the cell phones upstairs. Not that I think you'd get much of a signal out in the woods, right? Right, Wolfies? Like, you can't really get that good of a... Oh, Winnie the Pooh pulling his best Jason Voorhees. Why are there bees following him? Winnie the Pooh could summon bees? When did he learn that? He leveled up? He's peeking through the window. That's so silly. Oh my god, this is so hilarious and so scary at the same time. I can't even understand what they're saying, because they're... Yes, you do. What about the cell phones? She's got PTSD, so she's going to be paralyzed in fear. Are you? That's not the dude in the same costume, man. This is just getting silly. She thinks that that's the dude that stalked her. Clearly not the same guy. It's a Winnie the Pooh. All right. The acting has kind of taken a dip. Okay. Finally, somebody trying to snap sense into PTSD, girl. Uh-oh. You didn't lock the door in the back, did you? Yeah, Ninny. I mean, that's British, right? Because this movie's, like, very British. Uh-oh. Should close the back door when you had a chance, ladies. This is gonna go sour real fast. She's got a gun, she said? She just remembered now that she has a gun? Oh, this is just so silly. You know, the audio, too, is not very great in this scene. It's very hard to hear them. I gotta actually loud up the movie a little bit more on my end. Wow, she don't just got a gun, she's got like a freaking Magnum. She don't just got a gun, she has a freaking Magnum, bro. Like, holy crap, she came prepared, she's packing heat. You could tell that the person who's in the Pooh costume definitely took inspiration from Jason Voorhees, particularly Kane Hodder's version of Jason for the walking mannerisms. Interesting. There's like a inside bathhouse to this cabin? This cabin doesn't look that big. This makes absolutely no sense. Interesting. Like, there's so many continuity issues right now. Oh, see, now she wants to take the next step. It's a little late for that. Huh, you see that little, like, life preserver? Oh, wow, she wants to protect her. Well, maybe their love will triumph all, Wolfies? Okay, I stand corrected. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, crap. Oh, lady, you had the weapon. Well, what are you doing? Get out of that pool quick. It's... Oh, come on. Well, she's done. She's so done. She's so done. Oh? Piglet spared her? What are the chances? Oh, he's gonna do something else, isn't he? Wait. He's gonna throw the chain in the water? I don't get it. Why? He's trying to lasso her with the chain? Piglet's not the smartest cookie in the drawer, apparently. What is he trying to do? I don't understand why he was even throwing the chain at her. Oh, he's going inside the water. What is she gonna do? She's like just paralyzed in fear right now. You have a trick up your sleeve? No, you don't. Because you don't even have the weapon that you had originally. She should have been running the opposite way. I know she wanted to protect her lover, but still. Oh. I mean, the one good thing she's got going for her is that in water, the hammer is going to be more buoyant, so it's not going to be that easy for him to land a hit, unless he goes for the head. Has Piglet been listening to Thanos, I wonder? Oh, she woke up. Oh, no. Oh! Well, apparently Piglet knows of Thanos' wise words. He should have gone for the head. He went for the head. Oh, crap. Piglet was not messing around there. Why is she still paralyzed in fear? This is your chance to escape. I know you just saw your beloved gruesomely, dealt away with, but still, she's just going to stay there crying. That's how you know who's a survivor girl in a film and who's not. Well, what happened to her? I would have liked to know what happened to her. Are we just gonna be left on the assumption that she just met a GG? Well, Pooh's still stuck in her room. Pooh's not checking upstairs yet? That seems odd. Seems like a very odd thing. He's not checking upstairs. Why? There's two... Oof. Ripperoni. 07. But her screaming would have alerted Pooh to their location. Wait, Pooh's gonna take her back to the house? Alright. If I were them, right now is the perfect opportunity to say, 07, friend, may the odds be in your favor. You jump in the car and you go very far away from this place. Go to civilization. Come back with, like, the army, the military, the police force, squad, CIA, FBI, whatever agency you need to, you would come back for with them, right? You're not going to be the hero here, ladies. Please don't say you're trying to be the hero. Oh, of course they're going to be the hero, right? Don't you know they're baiting you into following them? Just leave. Just... No, you can't go following them. No. They done messed up already. Done messed up already. Now they know that they're there. Man, freaking Piglet kind of reminds me of Triple H with that sledgehammer. He's just like walking around. I am the game, and it's now you want to play it? I am control. I can't sing the rest of that because we'll get in trouble. Piglet's like literally Triple H in this film. This is fucking hilarious. Oops, excuse my language. That's very unsafe of me. But he's freaking hilarious. And, well, she's still alive, right? What's he gonna do with her? It's kind of crazy how this movie, like, shifts between different things. Is he eating honey? Yeah, honey, I think now, right? Yeah. So I guess he's still got his honey addiction. That's so gross. It's really just, ugh, nasty, man. Use a napkin or something, a wet nap. Yep. You know, she woke up. Oh, crap. That was right out of Michael Myers' playbook. Oh, poor you. I don't have no clue what he's going to do with you, but it's clearly not going to be very good. You notice how he doesn't have a stomach in the scene? Notice how before he had a big fat belly and now he doesn't? Continuity issues abound. They don't know whether Pooh should be fat in this film or if he should be skinny. Why is he getting a song like Sephiroth right now? Holy crap, he's got like a Sephiroth-like theme. This is hilarious. What is he going to do? What does he do? Ew, gross, man. Is he using her as bait? Shh. Wait, what is he going to do? He's not going to drown her in honey. That'd be kind of silly, right? Uh-oh. What did Five Fingers say to the face? Kapow! Oh. Why? He's just... I don't understand the point of that. Did he intentionally want to knock her out, but he didn't want to kill her because he's using her as bait? Yeah, he used her as bait. Okay. I mean, they were dumb enough to follow. I don't even understand why they were doing that. Wouldn't you, Wolfies, if your friend's being abducted by two gigantic, massive, potentially mutated beasts of some sort, wouldn't your first reaction be like, we need the cops? We need the military? Something? Not, yeah, we're going to just go with this one handgun and try to square up with these two things we haven't been able to square up with for like the last 40 minutes. Right? Right? I don't get it. They're never left, lady. They used her as bait to lure you two in. Now you're all trapped. Now you're all gonna get it. Man, you know it's bad when Winnie the Pooh and Piglet too are the smartest creatures in this film. Oh boy. At least somebody has brains in the party, right? But it's too late. Like, they should find their way out as fast as possible. Are they going to discover Christopher Robin? Yep, they found Christopher Robin. Why is they all trying to be the hero here? This is just going to end badly for all of them. Notice how the hook in the background, that's definitely a homage to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Even the way he's being held up with his arms like that, that's straight out of the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. So you could tell that, like, they tried to borrow a little bit of everything from every movie outside, like, Child's Play and Nightmare on Elm Street. Mm. Some good hydration. I had to hydrate. I've been ranting about this movie for so long already. Okay. Yeah. She didn't even ask, like, who are you? Why are you here? Like, no, we just got to help this dude. I mean, maybe he's with them, you know. Did you ever think about that? No. Hmm. There's somebody else alive? Who else is in there? They brought her in this morning? Who did they bring in? Well, clearly, throughout the span of this movie, Christopher Robin's acting somehow has gotten worse. I didn't think that was possible, Wolfies, but he just gets worse and worse as the scenes progress. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Well, which one was this? I hope they don't introduce a new person. They did. They just... Wait, that was the lady from the shop from earlier, right? That they bumped into? Yeah. Well, why did she get brought in? I guess we'll find out now, right? Piglet? Was she friends with them? Disfigured creatures? Half pig, half bear. They talk in Berkeley English, you said, huh? We haven't heard them talk at all the whole movie, though. What did he do? Hmm. Well, why did they keep her there? Like, we didn't really get much to it, just that, like, Piglet was keeping her, but we don't know for what reason. Like, they weren't harvesting her for blood, I don't think. Maybe they were? Like, there was not really any backstory there. Very weird, Wolfies. Very, very weird. Um, what's going on now? Oh, because she's disfigured. She's gonna kill everybody there. Yep, she screamed. She lost the Don't Scream challenge, Wolfies. Now they know where her location is. I mean, she's been through a lot, but she ain't gonna make it out of here. She's gonna... Oh, she wants to fight. She wants to fight. Wow. She wants Piglet. I'll give her props for squaring up, but I don't think this is a good idea. She's, like, worse for wear. Well, I mean, she's gone through a lot of PTSD. Obviously, she's going to be like that, ladies. Right? Wolfie's like, who's she shooting at? There's not that many bullets in that gun to really be wasting them. No, Piglet. Just walking here like a freaking G. I kid you not. I feel like Piglet was more menacing in this film than Winnie the Pooh. This is so over the top. It's truly over. Yeah, why her? What'd she do? Fault? Why is it just... Why is she a monster? She thinks she's a monster? Wow. But what if Pooh shows up, lady? Out of bullets. Out of bullets. Well, that's it for her. GG. Oh, didn't I say what if Pooh shows up? Well, ripperonis. He Vulcan neck gripped her? He literally just Vulcan neck gripped her and she went down. That's so absurd. Ugh. It's pouring like blood over her? Why? It just like stepped on her? Oh, too late. Gave away their location. And she didn't run. Hmm. And I was really hoping that maybe she was going to be able to take out Piglet. Oh, that girl's going to square up? Wait, she killed him? That's it? That's the end of Piglet? That was it? Piglet's done. R.I.P. Piglet. Look at Pooh. Pooh can't decide what costume he's supposed to wear for this film. First he was wearing like a black burlap sack, and now he's wearing overalls. He looks fatter in this scene too again. Pooh no like fire, apparently. Oh. Did the fire run out? Oh, ladies. Like, they could have avoided so much of the drama already in this film had they simply ran away and not tried to save anybody. It just made things way worse for them. Now we're running through the forest again. This is a straight out Dead by Daylight again. Oh, Piglet's still kind of alive. She's gonna get revenge for her lover. That's right. That's right. I even completely forgot about that at Wolfies. Oh. Oh, wow. Poor Piglet. Oh. Piglet looks better than Pooh in terms of design. Okay. So how's she gonna take care of Piglet? That's what I want to. Because what if he breaks free? Then you're gonna be in big trouble. Yeah, this is right out of Dead by Daylight. This is like the Red Forest map. This is hilarious. This movie is so bad it's good, Wolfies. It really is so bad it's good. Oh man, I can't wait for the sequel. If there is one. Uh-oh. Well, you know what's next? She's got to say the infamous line that every action film has. And this is for me. Come on, say it, lady. Wait, that was it? There was no, and this is for me? That's like the most iconic line you could say. Ah, they dropped the ball with that scene. Should have been this is for Zoe, and then the last one, she should have dropped the hammer one last time. This is for me. Oh, well, this is for Piglet. Oh, '07. Oh. Right out of Friday the 13th there. Definitely a homage to Friday the 13th. Yep, with the machete. I see where the director got his influences from. No. What's next? Why did they not run away when they had the chance? Instead, they went to see what was going on and start screaming. These girls are not very smart. What happened to Christopher Robin, by the way? It's been like 20 minutes since we've seen him. Pooh's throwing around a hammer. Well, that's quite silly. Run, 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 girls. Winnie the Pooh running after them. Is that the car from early on in the movie? No, that's a new car that's driving. It looked like that car was just waiting for the scene to happen. That's way too convenient. Oh, it's a dude from earlier. Well, clearly, stereotypical rednecks should be able to subdue Winnie the Pooh, right? What are the chances that the townsfolk are working with the animals? Oh, they're drunk. That's what's not going to be a very good sign for them. Oh, Pooh. They're staring in disbelief and still, like, jumping in the car. Don't be stereotypical rednecks. That never ends well in these movies. That never ends well. Oh my goodness. Is he going to say something? They're going to grow a backbone. Dude, it's not worth it. This guy looks like he's from Red Dead Redemption. Oh, he's smart. He's getting back in. Oh, this dude's got growing a pair of you-know-what. This guy, I don't know. He looks like he's in the wrong movie. This guy looks like he's in Red Dead Redemption on the right. This dude in the middle looks like he's supposed to be in The Hills Have Eyes. And the guy all the way on the, like, the far left looks like he's, like, a rejected 80s singer. Like, if he was, like, freaking, what's that guy from Kiss? Gene Simmons, I want to say? And, like, without his makeup, that's what he looks like. Wow. I mean, at least they're nice, hick, stereotypical rednecks, right? Even though it doesn't really make sense that they would be here where the majority of the movie was very British, and they sound like they're not British-ish. Oh, no, okay, they are kind of British. That guy's got his British accent. A guy in the middle, though, it's not doing a very good job of. We got, like, redneck British guys, if that makes sense. I don't get it. But I'll just go with it, right? Yeah, sure. I mean, this whole plot is absurd anyway. You gotta throw your suspension of disbelief out the window. Oh, boy. That's what everybody that says when I ignore a chat message or a rude message in comments says to me. All right. That's usually what I say in response to them, too. Oh, this scene's so silly. Oh, guys, you're biting off more than you can chew in more ways than one. Where's Christopher Robin, though? Seriously. He's got brass knucks on? No, he's just gonna square up with the wine bottle. Okay. Or the moonshine, I guess. Oh, this guy don't even look like he belongs here. He belongs like in Southern California. If those girls were smart, they would have jumped in the car and started driving away and let these guys deal with them. Because you know they're not going to win. Holy crap. I mean, they're giving him a pretty good lick. They'll tell you this is how Pooh's going to get subdued. That'd be too absurd even for me. They're looking for the keys. The women are smart. They're looking for the keys. They know this is not going to work. They're going to get tired out, and nothing's going to happen to Pooh. You know where they stole that scene from? Halloween Kills. Yep, just like Halloween Kills, they're about to get their behinds beat. Is that the best shot you got? Yep. Yeah, now Pooh's going straight on Michael Myers. What? One pimp slap and that's it? Holy crap. What did Five Fingers to the Face say? Could you not? It's like the recurring theme of the film at this point. He literally smacked the side of his face off. That's hilarious. Oh, guys, why are you still there? I would have been like, high-tag out. Miyagi chop! He Miyagi chopped him. Winnie the Pooh has kung fu grip. And he curb stomped him. Oh my goodness. That is so absurd. What else could he do? He just freaking Mike Tyson him. If he picks up a gun and starts shooting, I'm gonna die laughing. If he picks up the hat, like he finds the revolver and starts shooting it, I'm gonna die laughing if Pooh does that. Well, they were smart. They start driving. Don't drive into Pooh. He just took a whole bunch of attacks from the dude. You think that you're gonna be able to run him over? Nah. That's not gonna end well for them. Yeah, of course. He went under the car and then went through the back way. Freaking Winnie the Pooh's like Jason and Michael Myers combined. Hilarious, hilarious. What's gonna happen here now? What's gonna happen? This is not gonna, he's just gonna keep climbing until he gets inside, alright? Again, where's Christopher Robin? We don't know the fate of poor Christopher Robin. Well, anybody remember Halloween 4, The Curse of Michael Myers? Well, they're not The Curse of Michael Myers, excuse me, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. It was right out of that scene. He's climbing on the hood of the pickup truck. You know what he's going to do? Once he gets to the edge of the pickup truck, he's going to take his hand and probably smash it through the glass. Gotta do the stereotypical Halloween thing, right? They've ripped off every other movie possible in this film. Right? So what else is he going to do? Are they going to dare to be different? Kind of? Sort of? Is he just going to punch a hole through the roof? That would be more interesting. Wow, this is silly. I'm surprised I had the budget to do this scene. The music is setting the mood, though. I can't lie. They can't break through the glass. Well, he's going to try to break through the windshield. Oh. That went completely different compared to what I was expecting. Props to the director. I was expecting that he was going to try to, you know, break through the glass or the windshield. Oh, honey. You're looking a little worse for wear. And he still ended up getting somebody, so all that for naught. And she's too messed up right now to really be able to do anything. Look at her, like, she's got a concussion at this point. Well, the nerd apparently is going to get it. Poor nerd girl. And here's a big loophole in this whole film. What happened to the cell phones? They could have used the cell phones very early on in the movie. We already decapitated her? How? When? You didn't even get to see it. I guess, was it in the budget for one more over-the-top kill? If you ran him over the first time and didn't work, what makes you think it's going to work the second time? Oh, she's just using poor logic at this point. That car's not going to start. She's telling him get away. He's not going anywhere, honey. Wow. He's just like, yeah, I did that, and what? Ah. Well, that was actually really smart, because now she can't see anything through the windshield. She's going to have to get out of the car. Pooh is super smart in this film. I give them props for that. Because, like, in all the, like, book lures and stuff, they made Winnie the Pooh very dumb. This film makes him, like, a mastermind of sorts. So what's going to happen to her? Because, like, she's got to meet a gruesome end at this point, right? Because she had so many opportunities to run away, and she didn't do it. So it's at this point, like, there's not much else that can happen, right? Well, where did the air car come from? Oh, it's Christopher Robin. Oh. Christopher Robin to save the day? Oh, he pinned them between two cars. That was smart. Is that it? Is that going to be the end of Pooh? Did he get crushed up? Christopher Robin? Do airbags in this universe not work? Because the airbag should have, like, dispensed there. Alright. Okay. That's smart, but maybe you should try to finish the job while he's put to the cars, just in case. I mean, the rules of Zombieland and everything of the sort say you must double tap. Double tap for safety. Double tap. Double tap for safety. Come on, Pooh. You know Pooh's not dead. He can't be dead. Not from that. That's just naive thinking at this point. Poor Christopher Robin. Come on. You have to do like Thanos said. You have to aim for the head right now. You don't do anything, it's going to end poorly for you. Who can't be dead? Not that way. Alright. So it looks like we're going to get a happy ending here. Okay. Surprising. Well, I'm surprised Christopher Robin still has the strength to... See? I knew it. They should have aimed for the head and finished the job when they had a chance. She has a broken leg all of a sudden? Like, what's going on here? Who has the strength to move those cars? He is on Jason Voorhees level. Well, there's gas, though. If you light a fire, you could be done with it. Well, come on, guys. What are you thinking? Don't let him get out of there. Oh. Well, clearly the smartest creature in this film is Winnie the Pooh himself. It's surprised he could still walk that easily. Oh, fire. See? Had he been trapped in that car longer, they could have done something, but nope. Nobody in this film thinks. That's the problem. Well, it looks like Pooh's gonna win the day. That poor girl, she's probably gonna die thinking that that's a stalker. Uh-oh. Come on, Christopher Robin. You can't, like, get up and try to fight him? Well, if Christopher Robin's please don't kill Winnie the Pooh, nothing will, right? This bad acting should have killed Pooh. I mean, dude, you tried to play with him before. This is not gonna work. He's trying to talk him out of it again? Dude, it didn't work the first time. My dad's gotta work this time. Okay, see? He's trying to do a swap. I mean... Well, he's trying to return the favor. I don't know, man. I don't know if there's any good in that bear's heart anymore. He's had a taste for blood. You know what they say when you have a taste for blood? You can't go back after that. Oh, he talked! He said you left. And then just did it. Wow. Wow. That was very dramatic. Poor girl. She went through all that stalker stuff. Or stalker stuff, excuse me. I got a little tongue-tied there. All that just to be at the end. Wow. Sucks for her, right? And she probably died thinking that was a stalker still. I feel like Pooh is not interested in killing Christopher Robin and just wants him to suffer as much as possible mentally, just to feel the same type of anguish that Pooh felt and the rest of them when they had to eat Eeyore. Definitely. That seems to be kind of what Pooh's been planning all this time. Because why else? Pooh could have killed Christopher Robin at any time, right? And all he's wanted to do is make him suffer, it seems. Like, look, Pooh's not even trying to attack him right now. Or is he? Uh-oh. Maybe he hasn't... Maybe this is it for Christopher. What's going to happen? He's trying to run away? Oh. What's going on here, man? Is he going to let Christopher leave? Well, Pooh's clearly quadruple tapping there. He wants to make sure this is over with her. Oh, crap. Wait, Christopher got to escape, though. Yeah. Looks like he let Christopher Robin go. But, wow, that was... I guess he let him go in the end. I don't know. We'll have to wait for apparently the sequel to know exactly the fate of Christopher Robin, I suppose. It looked like he escaped at the end. So that was... Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I gotta be honest with you. It's so bad it's good. I agree. It's so bad it's good. It's not a good movie by any standards. There's some really bad acting. Special effects are... The gore's not bad. Pretty decent special effects on the gore department. The Piglet mask looks better than the Winnie the Pooh mask. There were some interesting director choices. Like, I like the concept of Pooh was more interested in making Christopher Robin suffer and go through the same emotional anguish that Pooh and Co did. So I think that was pretty cool. Apparently Winnie the Pooh was played by Craig David Dowsett. I thought that was really good on Pooh's part. Like, he did a little bit of like Kate Hodder with Friday the 13th Jason part 7 and 8 movements with Winnie the Pooh. Piglet, I kind of think like Piglet stole the show because Piglet did his best Triple H impressions throughout the film. I really liked that. Like, I don't know, I felt like Piglet was cooler than Pooh in certain retrospects. Also, I was a little barred that in certain scenes Pooh is in the overalls with the red, like, lumberjack shirt. And then in other scenes, he's kind of like in a wicker type of suit, like a Michael Myers type of suit. And in some scenes he's fat, in some scenes he's not. So it's kind of weird on the costume department, exactly what they were trying to go with there. As for the acting, I feel like the girls, we're going to assume they were either in their 30s or like college students. Most of them were okay. I'll be honest, I don't remember any of the girls' names in this movie. I think Mary might have been the lead character for the women. I'm thinking maybe. Like, she was okay. Everybody else was just kind of not very good. The scene with the hot tub, where the girl had a chance to run in and call for help, that just kind of was like, what? And then the other thing, too, is like, they had cell phones that they could have gotten in the house and called. And they never went back for the cell phones, and we don't know what happened with the cell phones. And it was never addressed in the movie. It's like the writers completely forgot that that was a plot point. And it was just like a plot hole that was never explored. Christopher Robin's acting started out okay in the beginning, and then it's like, I don't know what happened. It just went downhill from there. But I did hear that we have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 that's supposed to be coming out in... Yeah, look, it says Winnie the Pooh will return. This was all shot in the UK, so this is actually a film in the UK, which explains some things, and it doesn't. What can I say? I actually had a really good time watching this film. Was it good? No. Was it bad? Yes. Was it so bad it was good? Yes. Definitely. Definitely. What did you think, Wolfies? What did you think of this film? Did you enjoy Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Wolfies? Did you have a fun time with it? Did you like what you saw? Let me see in the chat. Yeah, so that was an interesting movie. I got to be honest with you. It really was. I had a lot of fun with it. You know, it's absurd. It's not meant to be a great movie. I really wanted to watch it. I'm definitely interested in watching the sequel when it comes out. So I think whenever it's available on video, we're probably going to check out Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, because, like, they didn't show Tigger, they didn't show Owl, and they didn't show Rabbit. So I'm assuming those three could probably be in the next movie, because it wasn't implied that they ate those guys. They just ate Eeyore, which caused them to go feral. So that's a plot point that they could definitely explore, because now, well, poor Piglet's not available anymore for our movies. So, yeah, that was our movie night together. Did you have fun? Next week's movie night, I already know what we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching an anime film. So tentatively, because I have to find a streaming service of some sort that will actually have the movie available for all of us to watch easily, I would like to watch the original Macross movie called Macross the Movie Do You Remember Love? It is an amazing anime mecha film from the mid 80s, which has some of the best hand-drawn animation possible, some very memorable music, and anybody that's familiar with like the bastard version of it called Robotech, you're probably going to be in for a treat for that one. So I would like to watch that movie next week. It is a bit longer of a movie than this one, so we'll have to keep that in mind as well. That is the tentative movie. Obviously, stay tuned to our schedule to see if I can, in fact, confirm that that is going to be the movie that we do watch for next week. Tomorrow on the schedule, I have our Just Chatting stream for next week, or not next week, for this week, excuse me. That's going to be available at 9 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking about some interesting topics that have been happening, like with the new Twitch terms of service that have changed. We're going to be talking more about Puppet Master of the Game because I got some hate mail about that, which was a good laugh. We're going to be checking out some movie trailers in regards to Steamboat Willie's public domain because there are 2 horror movies coming out. We're also going to be checking out a horror movie independent one that's based on another public domain thing that I think is going to be interesting. We're going to see some interesting video game trailers, and we're going to be talking about week 3 channel plans. So anyway, Wolfies, make sure you finish your popcorn right now, drink your soft drinks. If you snuck any naughty adult beverages that you weren't supposed to sneak in, drink them down now, because guess what? You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I will see you tomorrow for Just Chatting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Till we meet again, Moofy. Oops, I messed that up. I got tongue-tied. Let's try it again. Take 2. Till we meet again, Wolfies, which will be at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow for Just Chatting.